Sagittarius, how's it going? This is your April 2019 general love reading, and I am using the cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Okay, so your first card here is conflict and defeat. And yeah, I know it looks negative, but it is a 5. It's requesting, for me, I feel like there's a change. There needs to be a change happening in April. Perhaps you'll be faced with something that may be a lesson, or, you know, something that, or something that's happening in your life here. I feel it could be release of karma. But I'm getting strongly a lesson for some of you in regards to what it is that, I guess what I'm trying to say, it's not what you want in life, but what it is that really truly resonates with you. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of just things that have been occurring in some of your life where it's just been up and down and all around, and just things are getting better. Things have gotten better, especially after Saturn has left Sagittarius, which was quite some time ago. But I just still feel like that there's something here that needs to change, and the feeling of conflict and despair or feeling defeated will no longer be. What crosses you is the spiritual union. So perhaps this could be about also to, waiting for that mate, or trying to communicate with your spiritual mate is not working as well as you thought it would. You've got the universe below you, and I think that a lot of you are now moving into harmony, moving into peace, and away from a lot of the, I want to say a lot of the feeling of just being uncontent. And see, here's the card, discontent and boredom. So if these changes don't happen, if you don't work on this change, then, you're coming into something that's a little bit more serious when it comes to discontent. It's just going to be more fear, more unhappiness. And, the base here, what this is about, the theme here, I should say, is about moving on. And I think that, here when I look at these cards again, I feel like some of you are just like, that's not what you really wanted to do. You really wanted to hang in there. And then people who are listening to this video wanted to hang on to you, Sagittarius. And I'm not saying that it won't work. You've got the universe and the harmony card backing you here. But there's a few storm cards here. And some of you have broken free. I admit, some of you have broken free from this pattern, broken free from the people around you, or just the situation around you that's caused a lot of this conflict, defeat, this disconnection, feeling not connected to things, and, just the fear of all of this. But I do feel like a lot of you Sagittarians will be moving on. Okay. I'm just going to pull another card. Look, heartache and loss. God. I don't really want to read anything that's negative here, but I really feel like a lot of you are going to be healing from that heartache and loss. Okay. I don't want to see discontent and boredom. I feel like with these two cards together here, it's telling me, you know what? I got the message. I no longer want to live like this. I'm just going to move on. And, you've got the cards for that. So April's really about April, it's not just about love. It could be about work, you know. It can be about just things that you are bored and discontent with, conflicts, you know, situations that cause a lot of drama. Some of it's over a spiritual partner, over soulmate, twin flame. You've got the universe backing you. You've done a lot of work to try to move beyond the fears, move beyond being trapped. But, you know, what you're looking forward here to is, okay, I feel like a lot of you are going to heal from the heartache and loss, which is here, okay? And you're going to need a lot of support from the universe for this. This disconnect and boredom, that has a lot to do with why you make that choice to continue to heal on with your relationship. Now, this might have something to do with a codependency. Perhaps maybe somebody in your life drinks or does drugs, or is a gambler, or it could just be personality-wise. Perhaps even for some of you, it could be some abuse. But there's the reconciliation. It is retrograde. Retrograde, yeah, right. It's reversed. And so I do feel that I feel like you need to really, sorry about that. My thing got caught in my chair. To me, I feel like there needs to be a rethinking. I'm not really sure for some of you, this would be really healthy for you to get back into this relationship because of deception. Okay, now some of you might actually be finding that out in April. I'm just being honest, okay? Just the way the cards are falling. It just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't look good in regards to, and I'm feeling this has to do with people who are just kind of in the mix here in regards to a relationship that's just not healthy. Just not healthy here. And so what I'm getting also here as I drop this card, you know, there are, and I feel like too that some of you have really given a lot to get this relationship going. Trust, really, I feel like your trust has been tested, but I feel like for some of you, you really did what you could, you know, to get back together. And again, I apologize for shaking the video up, but, you know, my mic unfortunately got caught in the chair. So, I do feel like stay optimistic. You know, sometimes we walk into these karmic cycles because we have things to learn, things to let go of. And once we do, then things are just on the upswing. And that's, I feel, what Spirit wants you to know. I mean, you have an opportunity to move forward and lose the heartache. Just let it go, let it heal, let the heart heal. But at the same time, I'm feeling that for some of you who are reconciling or thinking of reconciling, you know, I feel like there's just way too much baggage. And you should just let it go. And I think once you respect yourself, once you feel like you can be in a position to respect yourself, then I feel like you let go. And then good things come. Good things come from that. All right. Thanks, Sagittarius. Thanks for listening. Have a great April. Hello, Aries. How's it going? Welcome to April 2019 General Love Reading. So what I'm getting here is like, I feel like for some of you, there's just been this strong feeling, you know, when I get the throat chakra, that there have been some emotions that are in the process of being released. And when I get the accelerated motion card over it, I feel like things are going to be moving on. I feel like things are moving in the right direction too. And there's a sense of strength about you that you're going to even recognize, because I don't feel like you could see that. It's like you could get a glimpse of it. Okay, feeling a lot stronger than you once were. But I really sense that in April. And I really feel, you know, the number 8, and then we've got the accelerated motion. It's like, you know, you can finally see the light, finally see the stars, and you're letting that guide you. What's below you is the foundation and achievements. Okay, let me see here. Your next card is about the waiting game. I feel like for some of you Aries, you've been waiting around for somebody, hoping that things would change. But you're kind of moving out of that now. That's not where you want to hang out anymore. You don't want to wait anymore. Even though you have tons of love memories here, you've got something else beginning. Okay, something new is starting in April. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's meeting somebody new. Wow, look at your cards. They're amazing. You've got a lot of light coming in here. A lot of light that I feel like is going to be shed on your near future, where you're just going to see things the way they are, and you're just going to accept them and know that things are going to be different for you, because I feel like a lot of you are going to meet someone or have already met someone, and that light's really shining on that relationship really strong here. It's wow. I mean, you just have amazing cards, finally. Finally, a sign has amazing cards on. Some of them you do, but you know what? For some of you, you know, that I've been reading here, April's been a lot of just movement, a lot of change. But yeah, your cards are just, you've reached this plateau. I'm so proud of you, Aries. Just reached this plateau of, I'm not going to let anybody step all over me anymore. I'm not going to sit here waiting for you to come back. I'm not going to be sitting here waiting for you to make my life even better at work. I mean, this is also career and picking up too. You know, you want that victory, you want that success, but you're not willing to go through tearing yourself apart for it. And, wow, I just feel like a lot of good changes are coming in for you, and especially this love. This love. Now, if you already have a partner, I just feel like a lot of surprises are coming with this partner. And surprises, what I mean by surprises is good things like marriage proposals and just, or just maybe you're just planning on broadening your relationship and growth by moving in together. Okay, just nothing but good things that I feel here. And I decided just to go ahead and pull some love cards here, but I'm not actually finished reading these cards. So here we've got chemistry. Okay, so this is where I feel like, yes, you've met someone, or yeah, you're going to meet someone. And this is just really, I don't know, I've got big chills on it. And such an amazing transformation you have here. Look at these cards. Amazing. Okay, yeah, I feel like you're walking in the right direction, that this is going to bring a lot of happiness, a lot of bliss for you. Some of you, too, may meet someone who's totally different, or, you know, different religion, different race, different culture. You know, something here that there's a strong chemistry with this indifference, okay? And it's meant to be that way. Actually, a lot of you, this is what you've been requesting in regards to your match. So I'm really feeling excited about that. All right, let's see what some of these other love cards have to say here. See, there's that marriage. There's the marriage I felt. Strong, some of you. Really, big time. Trust. I feel like you're going to develop, the way your cards are, this trust is not a mistrust. This trust is somebody that you can have fun with, somebody that you just can totally trust and I'm getting nothing but good vibes about it. Now, some of you Aries or people around you have some control issues. And I think that those control issues need to go because they are not doing any justice to the relationship. You know, and again, this could be a lot to do with, too, I'm picking up someone's child or children. Maybe they're grown. Maybe they're off to college. But maybe you've got a little bit too much of a noose around their neck and you need to let go. Okay, because they're not able to find themselves holding on. And they feel like, in a way, I feel like some of them feel like they're in this position of where they have to serve you in a way. Okay. And then there's past life relationships. Let me just get one more card and make the effort. So obviously this is someone that you know, someone you've known before. This could be somebody from another lifetime, but it's really amazing cards. I mean, I don't have anything more to say. I don't even need to stretch this video out, okay, because I know that some of the videos were between 8 and 10 minutes long. Right now we're about 6 minutes, but I don't really have anything more to say except the fact that, you know, a lot of you are just walking into, I feel, dreams come true. I see weddings. I see really good matchmaking here. New relationships, new love. Even the ones, okay, who are with their mate now. I feel like things are just changing here. Like you're moving off of just where you were at into something completely new, which is great. Okay, now some of you who are not happy with who you're with, I feel you have the opportunity in April just to break it off and really walk the direction you want to walk. Some of you may have already done this under March, under Pisces retrograde. And, you know, I feel like some of you who did walk, it was basically about deception and jealousy. But all in all, Aries, your cards are good. I would really focus on just feeling victorious, even if you don't know what you feel victorious about. And I would feel also just kind of looking at these cards, just letting the transformation happen, really feeling good and full of light that this is even being achieved right now. And focusing on that new love, focusing on that new foundation. Some of you here, you know, when I feel this card, I feel like some of you might be actually looking at property or buying property in the month of April, which is good. Again, this also could have a lot to do with that marriage or that proposal. You know, also changing homes, moving in with your loved one. But yeah, 99% of this reading, fantastic. Way to go, Aries. Really proud of you guys. All right. Take care. Thanks for listening. Hey, Leo, how's it going? Welcome to April 2019 General Love Reading. So we've got the card of authority. What I'm feeling here is, I feel like first of all, it has something to do with you. And I feel like you're not going to be in a position of showing off, but a position of perhaps feeling grounded, yet feeling you need to protect yourself about something. Okay, like I feel like the halo's around you, and that's there for a good reason. But then, I don't know, I just feel like in April you feel like you need to protect yourself about something. And so that's okay. Let's just go ahead and take a look what that is, because you're going to come out the winner in it. So perhaps maybe somebody might be questioning you, or some of you might be in trouble with the authorities, or you might be in a position of authority. Somebody's not listening. You know, you've been butting heads, hitting hard walls, brick walls, and now boom, there's the triumph. There's your success coming in there. And we've got wisdom below. Let me go ahead and lay some of these cards. I do feel like some of you who've been thinking about looking for a new job, you know, new line of work, I feel like that's coming in, although I'm still getting a bit of, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it's a fear for change or you just haven't found what you're looking for and maybe you're afraid to make that move, okay? But there's a new energy coming in April for you, Leos. For some of you, I think that you've gone through walking away from things that have tempted you in a negative way. I feel like you've worked really hard to get where you needed to get and to that really shines wisdom and a lot of power. There are some conflicts I feel that you will be dealing with in regards to family in April. I don't feel anything negative like sickness or anything, but I just feel like maybe for some of you, you know, you want to set the pattern or you're hoping for a change and yet you're not quite sure that change is coming through. And this could be about moving. This could be about returning to school or going to school for the first time. This could be about a lot of things related to your career and also related to your family and love life. Family stands out really strong with me too. Career and family. I do feel like there's been some jealousy around or some envy around about what you do or how you handle yourself. I think a lot of authority is what's really ticking this other person off. But I'm getting that you just need to hold tight exactly what you're doing here. And I think this also has to do with solitude. Okay, and with this solitude comes the material harvest. Becomes, I think that you're able to see clearly on what it is, the changes that you want to make. I feel like you know, you're not. I don't feel like here's the disruption card. Somebody's disrupting your space. Whether it's a lover, whether it's a family member, whether it's a coworker, or boss, whatever, somebody's disrupting your space. And I feel that prosperity begins, but there's some shadows here that need to be eliminated in order to move forward. And that's basically looking in your mirror and facing the situation head on. Let me see what your love cards say. Well, we've got release your ex. So the time has come to really clear your energy. Okay, whether it's from an ex-love or a family member. You know, something here is just not rhyming and reasoning here. We've got a lot of energy that's just not matching here. There's not good chemistry here. So some of you that may have been dating somebody or meet somebody in April and the energy's just not, I'm not feeling it. Some of you may have already know who this person is and you've just kind of been going back and forth on this. And you know what? You have an opportunity for new love. I would just give that new love a chance in April. And also, too, money is a situation here. Money, for some of you, is affecting your relationship. And also, too, I feel like some of you might want to travel to, hold on, I don't want to make this video go, but I dropped this card, and this is an important one. It's true love. You know, I feel like some of you might want to travel, but the money's just not there. But you know what? I really have faith in the light, faith in love. Okay, so I really feel that if you focus on that and you pray, and you ask God or you ask Source, Creator, Universe, please, please, can you help me? There's your travel card. Please, can you help me? You know, get the funds, etc., so that we travel, so that we meet, so that we share our love together. And so far, your cards are really falling in place for that. Yeah, the money's going to come. The money's going to come. You're going to be able to travel. Things are going to be good for you. Okay. All right. So let me just pick these cards up here. I want to go back and look at these. So what I'm getting, this prosperity begins. This is the theme here. Prosperity begins. To me, it's feeling like this is a new relationship. Now, there could be a reconciliation, absolutely, and you've got the cards that support it. However, you also have released the energy, and you know, if this person hasn't changed and is allowing the energy to continue to disrupt conflict, etc., then you know what, you don't need it. Really, you don't, because it's not fair to you. You put all the effort into this relationship, or whoever's looking in on this video, and what do you feel like? What am I getting out of this? What am I getting out of this? Well, definitely a transformation. You're definitely getting lessons, and you're becoming aware. Look at that. There's the answers. Transformation and awareness. So what are you getting out of it? That's what you're getting out of it. That's beautiful, to be able to go through a transformation, to become that transformation, and to become completely aware. Imagine, it's just going to carry you a lot of places. And I do feel April is like a new beginning for you, Leos, anyways. Just new things are coming about. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this, and I thank you so much for listening. I wish you a great April. Take care.